This is Will Beaman TV. We'll talk about this Gervonta Davis and Bill Haney exchange and what we got brewing. I got your order. I had to smoke on this one because boy, I'm tired of the back and forth. I want to see some action in the ring. Bill made a few statements to Gervonta, saying that he need to get himself together or whatever, in his camp or whatever, right? Getting everything together. I don't know if he was referring to Calvin Ford, whatever that is. Tank, y'all need to fix that, man. Like I said, I don't know what it's about as far as what's going on in Tank camp. Whether it's money related or what have you. Most of the time, that's what most issues stem from, money when it comes to boxing. Don King, Mike Tyson, yeah, but that's a total different thing. But will we ever get this fight? I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe in the future. Right now, I don't think so. I think Ryan Garcia kind of put a damper on that fight because, he stopped Haney. Even though it was a no contest, I feel like I don't think we'll get that right now because the awe of the fight is like it kind of had a little damper on it. Like I said, because of Ryan Garcia, so he kind of put a halt to that. Like the build up was getting crazier and crazier and crazier. But nonetheless, do I feel like we will ever see them in the ring? Yeah, I think so. I just hope it's not towards the tail end of their career, where it's going to be that big what if, you know what I mean? Or they catch it late like Floyd and Pacquiao did. Even though that was a great fight, people would want to have seen it earlier. But, nonetheless, they still got in the ring and it was a tremendous fight. But I don't think they'll ever get along. Unless they playing the fans, unless they playing us behind the scenes, I don't know. But the way Bill and Tank was going back and forth, I don't think that's fake. Calling somebody a crack baby and stuff like that, man. But stylistically, I do think that this is a fight we need, man. Tank is a knockout artist. Devin Haney's a craftsman. You know what I mean? I think this is a matchup people still want to see. A lot of people try to count Haney out because he lost to Ryan Garcia. One fight don't define your career. I keep saying this. I keep repeating this all the time. That does not define your career. One fight. Look how y'all do my boy ESJ. One fight does not define your career. I say this all the time, and I'll always use this as an example or template. But Sugar Ray Leonard, man, Roberto Duran. Roberto got that first fight. He's victorious. That second fight, no mas. And that fight is more popular and more famous than the first fight. Nobody even remembers the first fight unless you're a true boxing fan. Nobody even thinks about the first fight. Hell, some casuals probably don't even know they fought 2 times. You know what I mean? But that second fight was the one that everybody remembers. No mas. Sugar Ray Leonard admitted, like, hey, I was kind of, I ain't gonna say scared. I forget the term he used. I want to say he did say he was a little scared the first fight, but then when he tapped in and really got in his bag that second fight, it was no holds barred. He went off, man, and to this day that's one of the most famous fights of all time. No mas. So people counting Haney out because of one fight, and then the second fight, I do think he was a little gun shy. Because, getting dropped like that in a fight, like with him and Garcia, sometimes that rattles a fighter's cage, man. And, they come in gun shy. They scared to pull the trigger. So they are super, super, super cautious and very, very defensively responsible. I use that term all the time. But, stylistically, this is just it's a matchup, man, to see, man. Styles make fights. People say it all the time. Styles make fights. And stylistically, this is a great fight. Shakur and Tank, great fight, But I really want to see this fight. I really, really, really want to see Haney and Davis. Now I already know what y'all gonna say. Tank gonna put him to bed because he couldn't stop Ryan. Ryan was a completely different fighter, is what y'all don't understand. Now, people will say the only reason Tank beat Ryan was because he was drained. Some people say the Ryan that fought Devin would beat Tank. But Tank's IQ, Tank don't get enough credit for his IQ in the ring. I will say that. You know, y'all, people think like, oh, he just a knockout artist. Like, Tank gonna put you to bed. Yeah, but it's not all about how Tank knocks you out. It's how he sets you up to be knocked out. That is genius how he sets, like, Leo Santa Cruz. Like, look how he knocked out Santa Cruz. Oh my God, that was devastating. Like, you know, he was sitting on the ropes. He threw one. Tank recorded it. He threw another one. Tank recorded it. Tank said, oh, if he throw another one, this is nighttime. He threw it. Tank went under. Boom. Uppercutted him. Nighttime. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tank records data in that ring, whether y'all think it or not. Y'all think he just in there. Now, I ain't gonna lie. He will take off rounds. Now, I will admit that. He will take off rounds because he is recording data. And he's like, yo, these rounds I'm giving up, you gonna pay for that in a few minutes. Like, in the next 2-3 rounds, you're gonna pay for that, you know. But see Lamont Roach, and I'm gonna get on that later. Lamont Roach was like, I know you, I know your style of fighting, you know me, we know each other oh so well. So it's like, you know, he was just defensively responsible the whole fight. He took some chances, but not like Ryan. And like Ryan, okay, so yeah, we talking Haney and Davis, but I'm trying to bring something home. I'm trying to make a point to bring it home to go back to that fight. But with Ryan, the second round, when he dropped Ryan was just like, man, the hell with this, man. I'm not about to play pick shots with you, man. I'm about to just make you fight me. And he paid for it. He ran into something. Tank set him up, you know. And but see, I don't think Devin Haney will do that. I think he'll play it smart like Roach. And I feel like, honestly, Devin don't get enough credit. Devin can punch. Y'all can say what y'all want. He ain't no knockout artist, but he's kind of similar to Floyd. Like, it's sharp enough to let you know he there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna give you something that'll let you know he there. Like, you're not just gonna come in here and just think you're gonna do what you want to do. He gonna give you something to make you wake up. Like, okay, man, this dude can hit a little bit. But I can't even make a prediction because I don't know like when they ever gonna fight. But when that time comes, we will revisit this conversation. We out of here, man.